you did it right. It says Borderlands 3. Hail to the yeah. I'm pleased with that. It's been bugging me when it hasn't been working. Anywho, yes, that is correct. We are back to just stream some more Borderlands 3. We're picking up right where we left off last night. Let's just check the audio here right quick. Alright, cool. Audio is good to go. And, yeah, so, here I am. I just defeated, Pain and Terror. Refill all my ammo, sell some crap I don't need. And, you know, go along with the action. Oh, okay, we're gonna sell that.
Have some money. Now, why not spend it?
Buzzsaw. Bonesaw is ready. Alright, you know. Oh shit! Wrong button.
You know where to find me.
I was trying to do some stuff, man.
I've got bullets.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, wait, that came out wrong.
Just you know, playing this game some more. We gotta beat it. But this one, where's it at? I just had what, like. Hope I didn't actually sell it. There we go, Bonesaw. Let's click the button and save that. I'm gonna go put that in my ship's inventory, along with several of the other things here.
Shoot more. Shop markers.
And I'm gonna use an Atlas gun, I think, because I'm pretty sure I need them to send me that care package. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's check the map. Okay, this map, 100%, everything is done, and there is not a Typhon log on here. There is Iridium writing, but not a Typhon log. But I can fast travel to that, so that's good. Okay, it wants me to go to Sanctuary anyway, so we might as well just go there so I can drop my crap off. And then I'm headed back. Hey, what's going on, Big Nate? Long time no see. You gonna be at Marion this year? I know you weren't there last year. Because I'm going to be there. It's about the only thing that I know for sure that I'm doing this year.
Lilith wants to see you on the bridge, recruit. You might think you're a big shot now that you rescued Candace, but don't forget that I still rank you, and I know where you sleep. Kidding, not kidding. Bridge!
Claptrap, I've been building you a girlfriend. You better shut your face. My storage. The bin of storage. Why does this all have... Oh, is this all the stuff I've been collecting from the mail? Okay. Okay, well I don't... Nope, no. Oh, no. Well, you'll be there in spirit. How's that? I don't need that thing. Nor that. And nor that. Nor that. Definitely not that. That's weak. So is that. So is that. The diamond butt bone. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to that because I think that was one of my pre-order bonuses. Not that it means anything, but more damn major combo. Okay. And I can't even use that gun until level 65. That's a long ways from now. The girth blaster. Alright, let's put stuff in here that I want to hang on to for whatever reason. Because of my weird ADHD, I suppose. Okay, well I need to use that room decoration for sure. Okay. A mounted skag. The bone saw. The rubber cheddar shredder. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. All the check marks is what I have equipped. And we're selling all. We're gonna save Moxie's endowment because you know we like Moxie. Infused Brainstormer. Put that in there. Yeah, conference call. I got to save. There's a reason. I can't remember. But there's a thing like a glitch or something you could do with the conference call. So that's why I'm hanging on to that. And you know what? I'm just gonna sell that one. Gonna send it. Send it. Take it up to 11. Yeah, that one's getting sold because it's weak. Weak. Oh. Sell that and mark it out as junk. Where's the other one? I said this one. Junk. Junky to junk. Moving on to that. Junk that. Junk that. Keep that. Deposit bone saw. Junk facts. I'm not even using that character. Junk that. Thrill at my menu action. Vladoff. We'll hang on to the Vladoff for right now. And I think I can ditch this one finally. Torg Shrinking Patent Laser Sploder. Trash that one. We'll trash that one. Jacobs I'm hanging on to for some reason. I think I need it. Hey, what's going on, Savage Rob? And we're gonna... The doll... Okay, we're gonna ditch the doll gun as well. The tracker. I'll hang on to that one, and then that's the Jacobs I'm going to end up using to try to get the Jacobs care package. The little Android binary mocking customer. Save that. I think that's one that talks to you. That's why I think it's called a mocking. And the bullets are laced with hot sauce, it says. On that one. Malawan. Okay, we're going to trash that Malawan. That's weak sauce, we'll get rid of that too. Oh wait, nope. Oh, see, I done almost messed up. That was my infinite ammo gun. We're gonna hang on to that. But, okay, this TDR, I think. I appreciate you stopping by. I saw that you commented on yesterday's stream. I've just been kind of doing random streams here and there, outside of the normal Monday thing we do. But yeah, it's been quite a last 6 months or so, let's just say that. Okay, that one is 429. And this one up here is 581. And it's cryo, damage is, or accuracy 75%, 76, 246 weapon damage, weapon fire rate, and zoom. 229 weapon damage, weapon fire rate. It slows down enemies. Alright, we'll hang on to that one for just a moment. Okay. Now, where's my... Hey. Nope. I need a vending machine! And this way. I get lost in the ship more often than anything. Oh. Awesome. I only have 2 more targets to kill for 0. Because posters say dead on everybody else. There's 2 people left. Nice. TTYL. Okay, that's where Ellie's docking bay is. Where's Marcus? That's what I gotta find. He's got the... Okay, that's a shooting range. You can shoot at the Handsome Jack. I believe Marcus... He's upstairs, right? Cargo bay's this way. It just came downstairs. Okay, that's the beginning part. Yes, there we go. So there's Moxie's. hell are you?
Glad you're with us, Vault Hunter. I got patrol duty. Again. It's always patrol duty.
Alright, I never seen that dude rolling around the ship before. I don't know who that is. I mean, there's a lot of civilians that walk around, but I never saw a guy in armor like that. Right, and we're gonna sell all the junk. Emptied up quite a bit of my inventory there. Now, I'm gonna swap those TDORs. This one for that one. So they're extremely similar. Let's see how it does. And I need to buy some upgrades now that I got a fair chunk of cash.
All I'm saying is, if you don't buy an SDU, you're probably going to die.
Holy balls, the next one is super expensive.
With that upgrade, you can hold more
243
ammo,
grand.
whatever. You're gonna buy something else for now.
It's like I'm gonna get everything up to that level.
Being a mercenary is like being a merchant. You won't last long if you can't stay well stocked.
Marcus has gotten so much money from me.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Across all,
Collect them all.
well, the 4 games that I've played. I haven't played 4 yet, but played 1, 2, 3 in the precinct. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to talk to Lilith just yet. I don't want to start the next story mission. I'm actually going to go back to where Penn and Teller were. Pain and Terror. And I gotta find that 3rd Typhon log that was over there. And see, I'm lost again in this stupid shit. Okay, cause there. Oh, so I need to get back here. So I need to be. Am I on the right floor? Oh, I might be on the right floor, it appears. Yeah, okay, so I need to go deep this way. This way. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! Oh. Orbit view. That was on Pandora. Carnivora. See, I have lots of map area to find, and I still gotta get their radio thing shut off. And I'm guessing the other one I'm looking for is probably gonna be in like one of these little buildings that I haven't searched, or it might be all maybe over here. Might be a nice area for it. Alright, so and I can only fast travel to that point, so I have to go back out of here. Probably gonna have to fight my way back out through a bunch of psychos that are still here for some reason, even though you know, I destroyed the thing they were in. And well, actually, guess I didn't destroy it because I can go back there too. It's sitting out in the desert somewhere. Let's put it that way. Come on, game. There we go. Put it on the tracker. Oh, the tracker.
Yes!
inside the building. Oh, she's stuck some damager. Ah, there you see. Either way, she did. That thing. Alright, I got that thing. I just got, okay, the radio station you gotta do from up there. Good to know. Good to know. Don't for me. Who is joining my game? Hold on a second. Alright, hang on just one moment here. My online stuff is supposed to be set to invite only. I invited nobody, but some random dude just joined my game. So, we need to change that. Why? See, I never once put it on open to public, so it did that on its own. Invite only. There we go. We'll go back to that. I like just random folks dropping in, you know what I'm saying? I like the old days of games where, you know, you were offline and then you had to intentionally go online. And now it's the complete opposite. You're always online, and if you want to be offline, you have to do that, which is dumb as hell. I will decide when I want to be friendly with others. I need more target practice and XP and well, no, because I wasn't attacked. I got like a random friend request yesterday on PlayStation from like a German person, and nothing wrong with. I'm not knocking anybody from other countries or whatever, but I was like, how did you even find me? We don't like speak the same language, and like we didn't have very many games together. So I was just thinking, well, maybe he joined my game last night, but I did not see that happen, and I got that friend request before I started streaming, still before I started playing this, so who knows? Saw that. Grenade, shoot, she's dead. Thank you for being right in my way. You can just die. Trying to finish off Borderlands 3 since I own 4, that way I can play it. I mean, I can play it, but I want the stories tie in, so my brain says, like, I gotta play this one first. It's due to my ADHD is why I never finished it. Got distracted by other shiny things. Hey, the mech was still killing folks. Awesome. Thank you.
Finding cover!
Finding cover? Well, I'm on track for you.
The Vault Thieves are winning!
Nice. That is pretty cool. I'm digging this gun.
I quake!
Taking out left foot. Put your meat claps together? Is that what he said? Oh shit, no, I wanna go up. Right? Oh, nope, this is the right way. I was thinking it was the other elevator. Not Pedro Keats. I don't know where he was going, but it seemed like he just jumped into the path of the bullets and grenades. I had that happen playing Grand Theft Auto once. I was just driving down the street and a person went, ah! And they leapt right out in front of my car as I drove by. I was like, insurance fraud? Is that what you're trying to do? Iridium Pledge Drive. Give to the cause, give to the twin gods. Nah. They're annoying. What? Queen Tyrene and Troy. They can suck it. A lot of people complained about the story of this one, saying it wasn't that good. I mean, honestly, it's Borderlands to me. It's the same. Now, I will say I feel that Handsome Jack was a better villain than Cyrene and Troy, but the whole story of the game is still pretty cool. And then, of course, the reveal last night when I played was kind of neat too. What didn't actually expect that one. Expect that coming, and that was that Tannis was a siren. Or a sirentologist, as it said on the screen. So, okay. So how do I get to your damn thing? Right bar. I guess I gotta come from the outside. I did not mean to pick up that gun. It was right. It's probably worth like $1.50. I got you $1. Okay, you see that? Okay. Alright, I get it now. When I went down there in the first time, you couldn't come over here, which is why I was unable to find my way into the radio thing. carnivore are moving, cause me to be able to get over here.
You sure know how to turn a dial,
Oh, yeah, I
sugar. That hits the spot.
Catch a ride. Go exploring all the areas. Go around the other side. I got to clear out all the map. Going for the platinum trophy, and of course. Oh, well, hell, there's the Typhon drop. That's awesome. Good to know. Now I know where that's at. Of course, I think it puts it on your map regardless. I just gotta find one more Typhon log, and then I can go open that drop and get crappy weapons that I'll sell, because so far I haven't found anything good in any of the Typhon drops. But you gotta get the maps cleared and find all the named areas, because that is that's a trophy. Finding all the named areas. I platinum Borderlands 1 and 2, so I'll be doing this one as well. Anything good in there? Nah, it looks like a refrigerator with some ammo and crap. Meatball Honeywell. Yeah, I gotta find out where she's at too. She's somewhere around here, I suppose. No, she might be in the other part of the Splinterlands, honestly. Man, whoever lives here, that sucks. They got a crappy house. It'd be kind of cool if they made a. That's where I thought. Of course, this will probably. It looks like it might lead to a new area that I shouldn't go to yet. Anyway, before I was distracted by myself, it would be kind of cool if there was like a Borderlands MMO, like a massively multiplayer game. You know, huge worlds like this, but I want it to be just straight up action like this. I don't want like the turn-based WoW style combat. It's kind of cool, like all the people that are just walking around places could be actual people and stuff. Oh yeah? Oh, well this has got to be one of the other guys to kill for zero. Well, actually, maybe not, because Zero didn't come in and say, hey, I'm here. There you go, Simon. They all gone now. I'll take a $6,600 gun. Yes, I will. Yeah, I have one of the perks for my mech so that when you get out, it stays there for a little bit. My wife is, she's upstairs right now playing Borderlands 4. So I was like, well, I guess I need to finish 3 so I can play 4. probably gonna make me come down here and do that again sometime. There's probably gonna be a mission. It's like, oh hey man, you gotta go kill the Rack Man. I'm like, what? And that still says. Okay, there we go. I was like, that says I got an orange item, but. And I guess I can't get to it. So it'll hopefully go to the lost and found on the ship. Since that was something I couldn't get to.
Better get back to it.
Okay, don't go that way. Go this way. I get lost sometimes. Whoops. Let's get back to that gun. I need to use that. Yeah. Hover mode for the win. And then I guess if anybody was watching last night, I had asked the question to myself, or to the stream basically, and I was wondering if, because when Carnivora moved, there was the golden truck there that you had to... Hey, Multigasm Geek, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But when we moved Carnivora last night, there was the golden truck was sitting there, and it was blue on the map. Usually the blue ones are the ones that you have to take to Ellie. So I was like, I wonder if that's still going to be sitting there when I go back, so I can take it to Ellie. It is not. I was just over there, it is not there. So hopefully that wasn't my only opportunity to do that. Or I'm... actually, what I'm hoping is that it doesn't need to go. It's not on the machine. We going up here. We just doing some random streams. What are you trying to? I gotta finish Borderlands 3 so I can move on to 4. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna be down here playing this thing anyway. We might as well stream it. Let people watch and chat with me and make fun of my terrible playing or whatever. So we just out to have a good old time and play this game. Okay, that's the HQ back. It's just a business shooter. The homestead, she wants me to go all the way over here? Oh, okay. That's like basically exiting the... That's the homestead mission. I'll get back to that map in a little bit. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you stopping by. I don't know if you've seen the other video I dropped. I added some more stuff to Bricks and Games. That should be my Typhon log. Got some real goodies. In fact, after posting the video, I received an order and one of the items is already gone. So. Aslan's stash. I don't like all these creature corpses here. I'm afraid they might jump up and start attacking me at any moment. Yep, I'll take it. I don't like sniper rifles, but I'll take it and sell it.
This was the place where I made my stand. I remember the wind in my hair and blood on my hands. I started making rat calls to lure Aslan to Vegas.
Yeah, we
one by one,
got a Lego NBA set.
After a while, it was just me and Aslan.
Almost complete. It's missing 6 pieces, which I posted a pic on the site, so you can see which pieces are. And I didn't have them out of my collection to replace because they're old gray parts, most of them.
Those skags I threw the Verkuvian ham at jumped them.
I bet you Fazoom has those pieces though.
I went by to pay my respects, but only the ham remained.
Yay! Oh, now I get to go get the Typhon drop, and I know where it's at now.
I can see how Typhon would be drawn to the simple life of a turd farmer after everything he'd been through. I know how he felt. My parents were blue-collar isotope designers. Not a hyper PhD between them. Off to your loot, then.
Blue-collar isotope designers. I just wanted to check out that little corner of the map. Corner of the map. Now we're going to pick up the Typhon drop, which is back where I basically spawned on this map. You know what? It just occurred to me, I'm going to get some good screen grabs of my truck here and see if I can't build a Lego one. That'd be kind of cool. Specifically with my color scheme. Right, wait for that Typhon drop. No, but I'll go ahead and finish up the map. It's over there. It's right here, right on the refrigerator. We'll put a waypoint there. That way I do not get distracted. Don't fall off the cliff. So I'm not sure if in this game you have to completely ungray the map. I know the trophy just says to find all the named locations, and apparently people have reported it being glitchy. So I'm going to completely ungray the map where possible, because that's how the trophies worked in Borderlands 1 and 2. Maybe not 2. Specifically the first one, though, and because the trophy literally said 100%, view the map of this area or whatever, so you literally had to get everything. But due to the glitchy nature in this game, these achievements and trophies, I'm going to make sure that I ungray the entire map. Ooh. See, and that's how you find little iridium patches like these.
Smashy.
Oh man, I should have, while I was on the ship, went and spent my iridium with Crazy Earl. That's a trophy too. Go get my Typhon drop. Tap and drop. Okay, that one. Okay. Not big on sniper rifles, but it's like $8,600. I'll sell that. Everything else is cheap garbage. And whatever genius at Gearbox decided to give this truck hovering abilities, I applaud them. Because trying to steer it without the hover mode is a pain in the butt. Especially when you're trying to leave somewhere, you gotta do like a 40-point turn. These guys all seem to be cheering. Don't they realize that I destroyed the thing last night and beat the bad guy? Kill us. Okay. Can I? Tune in. Terror's hour of dead silence. That's hysterical, because Terror is Teller. Pain and Terror, the characters, are Penn and Teller. So his hour of dead silence is because Teller doesn't talk. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can really do. Nothing pops up on the map as something that I should be investigating. Hefty amount of damage to me. The ones with the little saw blades, they are kind of rough sometimes. It's an odd looking rock.
Hell yeah!
Kind of looks like a face from this side. Crappy house. Feels like it's going to take forever to uncover this map. Let's see my progress. Oh yeah, a lot more than when I started. Hey, I missed a spot back there. We can't have that. Which direction was it? Okay, here I am. It's almost directly behind me over here. Okay. Alright, see that weird rock? I knew it was suspicious. I was just checking out the wrong side. That's a random ass chest. I mean, it just looks like one that has ammo and shit in it, but still. Yeah, see, nothing. They just put that out there as a tease. Wah, wah, wah. At least I uncovered that part of the map, though, right? Oh, honey whale. Oh, there's Carnivore. I was wondering where it was actually sitting. I'm honestly surprised they didn't make it so all these people that were watching this will come out here and attack me. You know, especially since the games are over. Since I killed the people in charge last night. And especially if you do stuff like that, they don't do anything. Oh shit! I did knock a whole bunch of them off there. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to the other one where the sign said they killed them. This one probably says it too, honestly. Because I was shooting them and nothing happened, but throwing the explosive barrels. Hey, you two can't survive. Go away. asked for it. You want to be kilted. Go to the other side. Okay, got the guys above all. Everybody that was there for that one. Everyone that I can see anyway. Alright, now we gotta go find that other one. Hey, what's going on, Howie? YoHowie.com, YoHowie.com, YoHowie.com. These are the guys that has the sign that says "Kill us." So we will. There we go, got him. Lance Archer's theme song says, everybody dies. I guess I don't really get anything for doing that, but I did it. Back to the still next year. Catch a rat. You to the twin gods. You're dead. Oh, they froze me. Okay. I was like, why can't I go? Went in there earlier, so just double check. Slow down. Just drove off the cliff. Don't do that. It's not easy. What's up, man? Yep, back at it again. I'm not finished with the game yet, right? And, you know, I don't really have to get up early in the morning, so I'm gonna play some more. Trying to make sure I undo the map and do everything I can possibly do before moving on. Oh yeah, I have a horn. Get away! I know Eminem's seen it, but yeah, last night I had to chase this thing down, destroy its transmission and its fuel tanks and all that because it was driving around the map and stuff. Hey, that's odd. What's that little square on the map for? Okay, maybe it's just part of the formation. There's the broken transmission. Is that enough to catch a ride? Well, it is a big desert area, so that's probably why there's a lot of catch a ride. Yeah, I see a sign for one over there, too. Need to get that area on the map, please. It looks like it's being... There we go. Giggity. They're just like, we're just gonna keep driving away from the bullets that are hitting us constantly instead of turning and fighting. Sometimes the AI does it. Although they did make vast improvements in this game versus the first two games. The first two enemies would just stand there and just let you unload on them. And now they at least try to find cover and stuff. Although they're not necessarily the best at that either. They can go away if they want. I'm gonna chase them. We got more important things to do. Like find all the crap that's hidden. Now these guys though. Oh, I see you, but you can't. Back to what I was doing. If they come back, I'll fuck them up then. Hey guys. This is how crazy these people are. They're like, he's blowing up everyone with barrels, and none of them are like, let's get out of here. Cheering on the death of the other crowd, I suppose. And now killing Section D8. Yay, we're next to die! Yeah, he's coming back over here now! If I get anything for killing all the people. Probably not, but... I already checked that out. Alright. I think I have successfully went around the entire edge of the map. Not bad.
Yeah!
Moses happy. sure I stayed on the hill. So use my boost a bit. Gotta stay up a little late tonight. Hopefully I can snag a Lego Pokemon Center set and find a retailer. Nice. Yeah, I have to wait on the Resident Evil. And honestly, since the Pokemon Center is not minifig scale, I don't really need it for me. Although, like, having the printed tiles are cool, but I do already have some printed Pokemon stuff that I bought from minifig effects, maybe, or Citizen Brick, one of those. Oh yeah, and I'm also broke, so I'm not buying any Lego tonight. There's that, you know. Although I hope everyone gets what they want and the scalpers don't get shit. That's what I'm pulling for everybody. Let the actual people who want the sets get them. Catch a ride. You call me back for more. I don't need it. My coworker really wants it ready tonight for his son. Yes, Resident Evil 9 will be for me once I finish 7 and 8. There, fine. Those little guys are a bitch to hit sometimes. The boost works better on wheels. At least on the sand. When you're in some of the other maps. Like a pavement or whatever. It works pretty well the same for either or. But here in the desert, the boost doesn't really help with the hover. I did. I killed them all. There's more Iridian writing over here, which I can't read yet. I don't know when I get the ability to read that. I'm like level 39. I don't know when I get the ability to read Iridian writing. But they need to hurry up and give me that crap, because I have so many Iridian marks on all the other planets and crap I've already been to. Like, it's going to take hours for me to go back and find and read them all. Because that's a trophy. Read all the Iridian writings. And then I found something else that was Iridian. I remember what planet it's on. I don't remember where it's at, and it didn't put a mark on my map. But my character's like, I'm gonna have to remember where this is for later. So I guess they legit want me to remember where it is. And I don't. Some Iridium.
I think I can get
And
through
a
there.
cool chest. Eek. it's all... Must be from the olden times. It's all buried in the sand. Yes, that one. Okay, so we need to turn around and go the other way. Clear out the front of this thing. A little bit over here. To another catch a ride. Catch a ride. Oops. Wow! Oh, cool. I killed the required amount of psychos to complete mass code death. I don't even know if I can... I haven't really found a way that I can look at all those challenges yet. I think you have to... There's a whole screen of stuff that I can't see that says it unlocks after I beat the game. Unless I just don't know where the challenges are on the menus. Should try to build a Carnivora out of Lego. That would be fucking awesome. Imagine the amount of parts it would take. And design capabilities far beyond that which I possess.
Stop the body drop. Boosh.
Another catch a ride. It just occurred to me, wow, there's so many catch a rides. And it's because if I would have gotten my vehicle destroyed while I was chasing down the carnivore last night, you got to be able to grab another one real quick. Is there more people over there? Yeah, there is. Don't open the garbage. I'm coming out of the booth. Alright. You know what I gotta do here, right?
Whoa!
That was fun. Oh, yeah. And if anybody's not busy, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central, I'll be doing a Whatnot stream for Bricks and Games. Sure to tune into that. It is now turning day again, so in game time, I've been here for like an entire day driving around the desert. Because it was nighttime and now it's daytime. Crunch. Now it's time to go just wow this audience with my explosive prowess. AKA kill it with the barrels. I mean, yes and no. Again, some of the things don't go for as high as I would like them to, just due to, you know, me being a smaller streamer over there and not as many people are watching. However, it's at the moment right now, it's kind of keeping our lights on. I'm selling a few things that's helping out immensely. In fact, I've got a couple more days to wait for our last payment to clear there, so we get some more cash. And I'm also doing it to, you know, get the name out there and get the brand. So that's. Do I necessarily see myself continuing, you know, forever with it? Probably not. I'll probably honestly do what, we got a couple local businesses around the area that also will use Whatnot occasionally, but, like what he does, the guy at the retro store, told me that he basically he doesn't use it unless he has like a bad day at the store. So if the store doesn't really do anything that day, there's not a lot of foot traffic in there, he'll do a quick Whatnot stream doing like a store tour and things, and then people are just like, oh hey, I'd like that, and then kind of, you know, he told me he turned his $300 day into like a $1,000 day one time just by opening up a Whatnot stream at the end of the night before he went home. So that might be something that I do. I mean, maybe, but honestly, I want to stay away from eBay. Just the way, all the horror stories and things that I've heard from people that are sellers on there, like eBay takes the customer's side in every single dispute, no matter what. All customers do is be like, oh, this was lost, I never received it, even if they got it, and then they're like, okay, and then I'm out that product and that money. It's happened to a couple of people I know, so I'm like, At this point, I can't do that. We can't afford a loss. In the future, we will probably have an eBay shop, you know, but that's once we're more established and have a little more money consistently coming in. I'm also, once the weather heats back up here, I'll be able to hit our local flea markets again. That actually did kind of well for me last summer. We got to go about 3 times, and then winter hit, and it was like, well, no flea marketing. So, I'm thinking about a couple weeks, maybe another month, it'll be warm enough that I can go do that again. And I just want to get the word out, like, on my custom items, too. Those are nice. Like, I made instructions for a sweet car that I made. You know, Bricks and Games car, and I got the instructions on there that you can download. And eventually I would like to just give those out, you know, like free to everybody and stuff. But right now I'm kind of using it as a fundraising thing, because we need funds. They're cheering me, even though they did. Okay. I think I'm pretty much... Well, there's a couple little areas I'll go hit. And I'll hit that big wave over there, and then I'll have this entire map cleared, it looks like. Hopefully that counts. Is this the right spot? Yeah. There we go. Gotta gray it up. Or blue it up, I guess. Let's get pretty much this direction. It's the other side of that thing, actually. How about shooting you if you don't? I bet they didn't like that. They not feeling good. As Major Payne would say, if he in there, he ain't happy. Oh, loot cash. I loot $1 million. I'm at $750,000. Oh, it's over here. Crunch. Now, which direction for the big ol' spot? Oh, well, okay, I'm gonna go over here first, so we'll put a waypoint. And then I go over there by the thing. So I don't get lost. Lost. Get out of the way!
Hell yeah!
That wasn't that big of a jump, Mose. I don't know why you're like, hell yeah! We jumped like 6 inches, baby. We got major air. I don't know about you all that are watching me do this, but honestly, this has been kind of relaxing for me. Just gonna drive around desert. That was a nice side jump. What do they call it? Oddly satisfying? Like watching the map get exposed? I'm digging this.
Anybody counting?
Yeah,
Kaplow!
wow. Skadoosh. Actually, my character said that in a mission. There's a lot of pop culture references in these games. And then I did something the other day, and she's like, skadoosh. And I was like, alright. So somebody that works at Gearbox has seen Kung Fu Panda. Oh, little bit more back here. But I'm also hoping it doesn't happen as often anymore as it did. But if you get the the flea market early, you do a little walk around. Like my wife will watch the table. I'll take a quick walk around real quick and just see if there's anything that we need to pick up because somebody has it at a price that's way too cheap, and then. Happened last year. Got a couple of Star Wars sets for $10 each that I put on our table for $20.
Yeah!
And I think they were from because the person I got that from, I think they're like the salvage people or whatever. Because a lot of their stuff was had like old Target price tags and stuff, and some things were like beat up boxes, and stuff like that. And talking to a different vendor one time, he said, because he had a similar setup with I'm like, oh, this came from Target. And he's like, yeah, he does the salvage things or whatever. Like, he'll buy like an entire pallet of stuff from like a Target warehouse or something. Or he buys it at an auction, but it came from Target, and then he just goes through and he's like, oh, this for this much, and this for this much, and it's a lot of like returns and things like that. Alright, I'm going to leave those little skid marks there. That'll be fine. I think I pretty much got this map. And that's where I be. Carnivora. Now I'm going to travel back to the ship right quick before we do anything else and go down and talk to Crazy Earl and spend my iridium. I'm trying to fast travel. Why you not let me? Can I not actually do it from here? That's crap. Crap. My father-in-law sells at the flea market. No, walk the market before setting up, buys tons of things, and sells higher. Yep, that's the way you gotta do it sometimes. Although, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to rip people off, and I want to mark things up too high. You know, because I understand people are poor like me. But if something is just like, hey, this is way too good of a deal to pass up, I need to pick this up now because this is worth like 10 times more, you know, yeah, we'll do that. In fact, that's, you know, the NBA set that I put on my site. That's how I got that. I bought that for myself a long time ago. It wasn't complete, and I knew that, but the majority of the stuff was there, and it also had a smaller NBA set in there, which I've already sold, and that one was complete. And I just had decided, I don't know, a few months back, I was like, I don't need these. I don't really care for sports anyway. I was like, they were just cool, unique Lego things to have. And I was like, I honestly don't need them. So if I can sell them to someone who does care about sports and does want those, and then, you know, make some money so I can keep my lights on, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna say on the stream here how much I, you know, actually got that stuff for, but I'll tell you later, Eminem. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can fast travel now that I'm out of the truck. Let me try that. So the elevator stops. What? Yes. Get out of the vehicle and you can fast travel. Wah, wah, wah. Right? I mean, it was a cool idea. I kind of liked the hockey ones where you had the spring-loaded sticks, but I didn't like that they weren't like actual minifigures. They were like big guys or whatever. I kind of miss a lot of those gimmicks. And then what was like the Throwbots or Slyzors or whatever, and they flung the discs and stuff. Those were cool. But I guess you can kind of do something similar now with all the different spring-loaded weapons and launchers and stuff they have, but it was just cool to have unique things. In fact, I got the all of the, I think they were the Slyzors with they were kind of like almost like motorcycle type of creatures or whatever. The sucky part was, well, I got all of them, the whole wave, $2 in a big Ziploc bag. I was just like, I don't even know what these are. I didn't. I just knew that they were Technic, and it was $2 for the entire bag, so I bought them all. And I looked them up later, so it's pretty cool, and I have all of them. And if you can actually merge them all to make like something big, because there's official Lego instructions. The catch is you need the canisters they came in, because the lids act as other wheels or parts for the big build. And I don't have the canisters, I just have the characters.
My favorite customer said no one ever.
Ain't that right? Okay, let's see. I got 500. Oh, I can buy a shark. Super Trooper. I'll leave that in someone's bed. By the horse. Okay, that one's kick-ass. We're gonna buy that. So I got left. Okay, we're gonna buy that one because that's cool. I don't think I can buy anything else. I only have 60 or 80. That's for 90. If you buy 20 things from him, you get a trophy called My Name is Earl. Oh, there we go. I can buy that for 70.
I'll be waiting and watching.
Okay. So I guess I haven't hit 20 yet. Alright, now.
What's that, man?
Ellie is a Borderlands character I think I could cosplay. We're built about the same.
I love to watch you go.
Just love watching me go. Now we're gonna go talk to Moxie or no, talk to Lilith. Yeah. Go talk to Lilith and start the next mission. Hey, Tannis.
The Vault Hunter is here.
Great. Now Tannis is
Yeah.
a siren? Kidding, not kidding.
We can't stop now. There's too much to do. Hey, Killer. Thanks for rescuing Tannis. It's like no matter what happens, I can always count on you. I wanted to tell you that these days being a siren puts a target on your back.
We should deal with the matter at hand. Though the Vault Hunter cut off the Calypso's pledge drive, they have already collected massive amounts of iridium. They are preparing to use it for something. Perhaps to open the Great Vault.
Wait, you saying the Great Vault actually exists?
Yeah, I'm with the Vault Hunter.
What?
I am merely addressing the evidence we have at hand. Lilith.
I mean, I just gave Earl some iridium, so.
There must be a creature of incredible power within.
The Calypsos are already monsters. I don't want to see what happens when they steal that kind of power.
When I was taken, they held me at a stronghold where they were amassing all of their iridium offerings. Whatever their plan entails, it will happen there.
And that's where we strike. Killer, head down to Roland's Rest. Tell Vaughn to rally the raiders. We're ending this.
Blood feud!
Okay. But anywho, we're not gonna do that story mission. We're gonna do the side missions. Before I, I like to do the side missions before we move on to the main. What's on Promethea? The game keeps putting notifications onto things that I've already been to, and that kind of bugs me. Like every one of those drop pods, it always puts a notification on it, and my partial OCD says clear that out, but it doesn't stay cleared. Okay, Pandora is where I need to go for Maul's homestead. Yep, she's in the Splinterlands like I thought. And she was up there. So it looks like the closest is going to be the one up top. Well, I'm imagining a lot of crap's going to go on right here in this little area. And possibly something hidden right here. There we go. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do for this lady. Sorting some used earlier, I found a Darth Malgus head and his shoulder armor. Nice. Wait, Matt, that's the one you could still kind of get, right? Isn't it that he comes with the that R2-D2 set for like $100? That I still need to get because I want that Malgus figure because I have a Revan. But yeah, just I should check. I mean, I only have one Revan, and it's still sealed though, so I wonder how much bucks I could get for that.
Let me whip you up something bad.
Rack attack. Good. Oh, that one. Okay. Because yeah, the old novice. There's a new one in the R2D2 set, the 25th anniversary ones or whatever. Woo! $150. Good God. That's too rich for my blood. I still need to get that new set with Jedi Bob, just so I have a Jedi Bob. I don't have the old one, but I'll take the new one. Works for me. I have... I can't remember the set. But it's it's one of the Knights of the Old Republic sets, and it comes with like the white Jedi person. She's wearing like the white outfit, and then it also has just like a Sith trooper or something. But evidently that set's worth a crap load of money now. And I've not built it because and it has a story to it. I bought it 2019 at Philly Brick Fest. It was retired at that point, and I got it for less than it should be. From Cheap Ass Bricks because it was in a house fire. So like it's still in the box. The box is damaged and waterlogged. Apparently this house burned down, and the only thing that survived were 2 Lego sets. That one, and I can't remember what the other one was. But basically, the box is just waterlogged. Inside, all the bags are sealed, and even the bag with the stickers and instructions are sealed. And then it got wet again when it was sitting on my floor back here in my basement, flooded. So the box is even more waterlogged. Everything inside is still sealed. I'm like, I just haven't actually built it yet. One day I'm going to. But I know some other people I know are actually looking and want that set and have offered me money for it. But I was like, no, I want it. It's mine. Yeah, the poor set. It's been through hell. Oh, get off me. Burn dust. Eat my rubber.
I scanned that area and picked up a technical with a sick-ass tire launcher on it. Go
Well,
find
I know where it's at. It's right here. Can I get it in there? Nope. The door don't open. I have to go a different way. Actually, you know what? Give me just a moment. It's right over here. I'll grab it and show it to you. Oh, that go there too. That's not what I wanted to do. This one, Jedi Defender class cruiser. But yeah, look, the box is all kind of shit. But everything in there still in its baggies. All look, there's the book and everything. It's all nice as to be. The box has been through hell though. Sith Warrior, Jedi Knight, Jedi Counselor, and a Sith Trooper. Like, none of the characters have names. They're just... it's from the Knights of the Old Republic game, I believe. Bought some Lego from Goodwill one time. They sent me burnt bricks that had been outside and buried in dirt. And I was like, thanks for... You're right. Right. I've heard that Goodwill is just... is awful now. Especially if you buy anything online. I keep... periodically checking the stores around here when I go out, and there's nothing Lego related anyway, and if there is, it's generally way overpriced. It's even higher than, like, you know, eBay and online pricing. They just opened a new one up a few months ago in town next to me, and I went, like, their opening weekend, and of course there was absolutely nothing that I wanted. But another guy I know, he went, and we were there the same day. And he was there about 2 hours before me, and he was able to pick up a light-tailing light kit for, I don't remember what set he told me it was from, but it was like one of the bigger, like a $60 or $70 set. He got it for $5 for the light kit. He's like, well, I could not just let that sit there. I'm like, I wouldn't have either. I don't even have the set, but I wouldn't have let I'll put the lights in something else, you know, for that price. Consular's like $100 just for the, wow. Nice. Well, I paid less than $100 for that. If I remember right, I think it was like $75 or so is what I paid for it. I honestly don't know the precise amount because cheap ass gave me like a deal. Basically, I bought a bunch of things and he kind of gave me a bundle price for everything. But if I were to break it down, I think that one was probably about $75. Okay, so that's locked. I can't go there. But somehow I got stuff. There it is, right there. Wait a minute. Okay. Here to the ladder. And I missed. This is why I hate first-person games. If this was a third-person game, I would have made that jump because I could see where my feet are on the ground when I'm leaving. And yeah. Okay. I'll get this. Don't worry. There we go. Step out a little bit, alright. I knew those figures were like $350 altogether. Technically speaking, those are new. They've not been out of the baggies or touched by human hands. Okay, this has got to be where I go. Or not. Okay, guess not. Oh. Alright. I see what you're doing now, game. I see. I got it. Open that door so I can get that truck. Sure enough. The spare tire technical. Oh, I like the color on that. That's pretty cool. It's like red checkerboard. Jedi Knight at 150. Wow. That's awesome. Like part of me almost wants to just open up, sell the figs. But then I'll never ever be able to get them back again. So, and I do want them.
Awesome! Now bring it on over to the Catch a Ride and let me digi-scan that
But I
bad
guess,
boy.
you know, when I get way too desperate, that might be one of the things I let go of. At one point, they may have smelled like a 4-day but possibly. Quite possibly. Where is there a Catch a Ride near here? Let's see. Where is the nearest Catch a Ride? Right there. Okay, that's not too far away. I can make that. Yeah, those figs most likely won't get a re-release, honestly, because I think that was... People kind of complained, I heard, that they didn't have names, and that's why, like Jedi Bob didn't have a name, and the people just named him that, apparently. And then the same thing, there was a set that came out when, oh god, what movie? One of the newer trilogy movies, and I want to say it was the first one. But they released a set and it had just like a generic character in it, and then they reissued the set again with a different character with a name, and like yeah, so that kind of caused people to go, oh my god, now I gotta have 2 of this set. And okay, yeah, I got to be equipped. Requires bare fist to be equipped. Okay, I'm not using either of those items, so. I want more health to be reserved for 20%. Max health reserved added to max. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not taking 40% of my health to put into my shields. Yeah, they don't have an actual name. Yeah, we'll add it right there. Resistance to shock damage.
Some money in here. Some money.
Oh yeah, it's 15, not that bad. How long have we been going? Oh, all right. So I'm gonna keep playing this for about 20 more minutes, and then we'll call it. That's 2 hours. So then we'll call it a night at that point in time. I'm getting a mighty bit hungry. Need to go find a snack. Snacky s'mores. Walk all the way back over here to where I was because my truck's. Well, I guess it's now gone because I used the Catch a Ride for that other thing. Alright, where's some enemies? Gotta be someone needs some killing. I need to watch Major Pain again. Saying quotes from that movie for the last day or so. Okay, let's refill my ammunition.
Fair price for peace of mind.
Anything I need to sell. Yeah, we'll sell that one.
No questions asked.
Yeah, that was the white one I accidentally grabbed. Sell that one. Sell that one. Oh, I gotta use that, I forgot. We'll sell that. Okay. Yeah, you're right, I will. I'll be back. Oh, I already have that. Okay, oh, but I don't have that. Gotta love Major Pain. Right? Bam Bam Bigelow was awesome. It's a shame that he's no longer with us. Same with Vader. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to send things to someone. Yep, I do as well. Was it greetings from Asbury Park? Was his finisher? Okay. Too many people on my friends list. I don't remember who half of them are. There we go. Confirm it. Right. And yeah, that was. I mean, as a kid, I was like, oh my god, I don't like her. No, but as an adult, I'm like, Luna is badass. She was amazing.
Those rascals from the festival borrowed spare parts from our homestead. Now, I don't mean to be a fussy neighbor, but we can't even keep the skags out or turn the lights on anymore. Paul usually takes care of this sort of thing, but he's out on chores. So could you be a dearie and go get the parts back from those rascals?
I'll try.
Sure, I'm always up to chase down some rascals.
The rascals. I love the rascals.
Paul and I are similar.
Because they're all
we settled out here on account of the isolation rather than despite it.
Fit for Trey McGill.
Honest people, working the honest land, building honest superconductors out in the shed, the way it's meant to be.
Building an honest superconductor? What? Did you know in Borderlands 2 there's a Minecraft section? My favorite wrestler, just period, is Sting. Top of the cream of the crop, above everybody else. My second favorite wrestler, Chris Jericho. As a child, I was a fan of Hulk Hogan. But now, Terry Bollea can fuck right off, because he's a racist piece of shit. Well, I guess he technically did fuck right off, didn't he? He is also no longer with us. I actually got to meet Sting too. That was awesome. Is this where you're building your superconductors or whatever? Like, it's Sting! He just drops down from the ceiling, beats people with a bat, paints himself up like the Crow. He was awesome. He was my favorite before the Crow Sting anyway. I even liked him when he was the blonde-haired surfer. And before that, he was actually, for a little while, in a tag team with Shane Douglas. They were the dudes with attitudes, and they would come down to the ring on skateboards and stuff. He was also in a tag team for a little bit with the Ultimate Warrior, but he was called the Dingo Warrior. And a funny story is, my brother was young and thought that they said he was the Dildo Warrior. I was like, no, it's not. He's like, yeah. He came in the ring and they're like, the Dildo Warrior. I was like, they said the Dingo Warrior. Part was still is Shawn Michaels. This would be controversial with Chris Benoit. Oh no, Chris Benoit, the wrestler, phenomenal. You know what he did. It's tragic, really. Very debatable whether he was in control of his faculties due to many issues. But yeah, in the ring, phenomenal. And man, WCW. I've never been like a WWF fan. I would watch it, but I was a WCW fan, and now I'm an AEW fan because they remind me of WCW. But I can recall watching WCW when Chris Benoit was there, and one of the coolest things, even to this day, that I still remember, is he was facing DDP, and Paige was laying on the mat. Benoit climbs the turnbuckle, and he's getting ready to do his diving headbutt, and then like Paige just jumps up off the mat, jumps up, catches him in a diamond cutter out of midair as Benoit was going to do his headbutt, and I was like, that was awesome. Phenomenal. Alright, these guys want me to go elsewhere and get their parts, so I guess I will. Where's a catch a ride? I want my truck. Do I have to walk all the way over to that one that was over there? Lame. I was also at, you know, the AEW pay-per-view that just was in St. Louis at the end of last year. Where the lights went out and they came back on and Sting was there. And we're like, hell yeah. It was great. And now his one of his sons is starting to wrestle. And he's being trained partially by Darby Allin and others, and then he's had a few independent matches and had a couple of dark matches for AEW. His other son, well, first neither of them, my understanding was like neither of them wanted to wrestle. Like they asked him like, hey, how come your kids aren't wrestling? Because, you know, they're built for it, because they were. And then he's like, nah, it's not been their thing, not what they're interested in. They can do what they want. And then so during Sting's retirement match, his sons both came out, each of them decked out in a various Sting iteration from back in the day, and then doing that and being there and seeing everything that his retirement entailed was what inspired one of his sons to be like, you know what, I do want to give this a shot. So. I'll send you a TikTok video once I'm off here, and it was a comedian I saw earlier talking about wrestling, and it was pretty damn funny. Yeah, if I remember right, I went through this area last night, and I said, hey, there's nothing here. I'm probably going to have to come back here later. And sure enough, I have to go through here right now. I already killed Dead Skag. I know, this is not the area I thought. This one I did clear. I was like, killed Dead Skag for people. I wore a pair of pink bicycle shorts to school in 3rd grade. I was Sting that day. School made my mom bring clothes for me to wear. Also, my body is completely built for bicycle shorts. My body's never been built for bicycle shorts. My body's not built for fucking anything, really, other than sitting here and playing video games. Trying to change that. Just shit keeps happening, getting in the way, you know. I gotta get back on my treadmill. My brother gave me a treadmill he was not using, so I was like, cool. So I started walking on it, doing like 30 minutes a day, 4 times a week. You know, that was more exercise than I was doing. And then I got COVID, and then that hooked me up, and I couldn't, like, I haven't got back on it since then. I I get a little bit more winded now than I did for things, but I'm getting. I mean, I still say I'm 99% over the COVID, but there are still a couple things where I'm just like, holy shit, why am I feeling like that? You know? Oh no, I'm dead. That's alright, I'll get my second win here. Where you at? I see you. There you are. Got him. Weak gun. Taco Bell keeps bringing up. Right? Right, exactly. Like, have you had the chicken bacon street chalupas? I mean, they're kind of expensive, but they're fucking delicious. Chicken bacon ranch or whatever. Awesome. I think they just came out like last week. Or the mini taco salad. It's like this big. Turbine core. I'll get that in a second. Refilling my ammunition and such.
Thanks, dearie. You did them a favor anyhow. Those bass drops are bad for the old eardrums. Might as well be doing the foxtrot inside the pressure wall of a Class 12 Sky Shatter warhead. No, thank you.
Alrighty. Hey, there's the money. Give me that money. Okay, I think I have killed many people with an Atlas gun and not got it yet. But we'll keep waiting. We'll keep waiting. I like Taco Bell. They quickly home me with their prices. Now, right? But you know what? Well, at least around here, they are still the cheapest of all the fast food places. Prices are still going up everywhere, but Taco Bell's still the cheapest that we can go to, with McDonald's coming in at a close second. But even McDonald's, like, they don't got a $1 menu no more. It's like a value menu with a bunch of $3 items. And as much as I love Jack in the Box, oh, their prices are just ridiculous. Last time I went, I just got one combo: burger, fries, drink, $17. I'm like, what? This is way too much money. It was fucking delicious, and that's why I did it, because I'm like, I've had that craving, and I need that Jack in the Box, that big juicy bacon cheeseburger right now. Burger King, they're also just overpriced. They're overpriced and not all that good, honestly. Every now and again, I'm like, I got a hankering for a Whopper or something, so I'll have to get one. But then afterwards, I'm like, why did I do that? It wasn't all that great. But sometimes I just need that particular flavor profile. I remember one time back in the day, my buddy and I, he was coming over to my house. We were gonna like just hang out and play video games and crap all night. And so we went to Burger King first. We each got 2 Whoppers. Then we went to McDonald's, and we each got 2 supersized fries and 2 large Cokes. And then that was our meal all night. We're like, let's get the Whoppers, but the fries are way better at McDonald's. Can't get supersized fries no more. So you gotta get like a large and a medium. Which you shouldn't do, and I shouldn't do.
Oh, those rascals are using our fuse to power their nasty little radio tower. Make sure to ask them good and nicely. I'm sure they won't mind parting with it.
Do a fast food place here called Cookout. Good food, super cheap. Their tray is a sandwich, 2 sides, and a large... Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Do you guys have Freddy's? It's basically like Steak and Shake, but cheaper and better.
Opening up a finely aged cask of
Even Steak Steak and Shake is kind of not as good as they used to be anymore either. Sides like corn dogs, fried cheese. Oh wow, that sounds awesome. A quesadilla for a side? That's pretty cool. I'll tell you what I miss. Quiznos. Quiznos was the shit. I know everyone seems to go gaga over like Chipotle, but I think no Freddy. Oh man, dude, Freddy's is awesome. Freddy's steak burgers, super delicious. Everybody goes gaga over Chipotle, but for me, Qdoba is way better than Chipotle. It's the same food, but they have way more options, and they can get more, and it's a little bit cheaper. I don't know if you have Qdobas in your area, but I highly recommend them. I'm gonna have to take out your radio tower. Yeah, Quiznos was the shit. And then they had the little, what are they called, like sponge monkeys for the commercials. They're like, we love these subs! What's funny is there was a Quiznos in my town here. And my wife and I, one day, she picked me up from work. We were going to go to lunch, and we rolled across the street. We were going to go to Quiznos. We had just been the week before, and we rolled up, and it was gone. Like gone. Not a sound. Everything, the building was empty. It is now a Little Caesars. The guy who opened the Little Caesars, he was telling me, because I asked him, like, do you know what happened to Quiznos? He's like, yeah, they just, apparently, it was some kind of, the guy who owned the franchise, it was some kind of tax evasion, tax fraud thing, is what he said. I don't know if that part's true, but he's like, he happened to notice one day he was driving by that it was empty, and then he called the landlord, and he's like, I want the old Quiznos location, and the landlord's like, no, but yeah, but Quiznos is still there. And he's like, no, they're not. Go look. And then he met the landlord up there. He's like, see, place is empty. So he took over with Little Caesars. Yeah, pretty much. It's a great Quiznos rapture, because we're like, we can't have a sandwich? What? We were just here. Apparently, people still go to where my GameStop was, thinking it's opened. It's a completely empty building. It still has the GameStop sign on the door that says this location is closing, and it has the date, which was like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, whatever that was. And there's a little independent, Lego store that's opened up in the same shopping plaza that I go to every now and again. And he tells me that people are in there all the time going like, what happened to GameStop? I'm like, there's a goddamn sign on the door. It says, this place is closing. I don't understand people. Yeah, exactly. We were too, and now we gone. So if I... Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, this is not going to kill the transmission. I'm going to have to still find my way up there.
Maybe now they'll splurge on something with a little shine, like a hyperfiber Q3 echo line with whisper encryption. Gets the soaps like a snap.
That was music to my ears, Vault Hunter. Play it again sometime.
You're welcome, Noxie. Anytime. All right, now I'm gonna do something completely stupid. And I'm gonna jump down there and check out that area of map that has not been explored according to my screen. Whee! You know, because there's no fall damage in this game. You can fall as far as you want. As long as you don't fall off the map, you're good. Ah, see, the homestead. I'm glad I did that. It was a named area to discover. And it's right near where that lady wants me to take the crap back. Which is weird, because I was already in the homestead talking to her, but it wasn't discovered yet. Nice.
You are too kind, dearie, returning those parts to us. If it ain't too
We had that at a town near me. There were two that were like 3 blocks apart and on opposite sides of the street from each other. And it's because one was an EB Games and one was a GameStop. And then they merged. They were both GameStops, but due to the lease and the contracts, they had to keep the other one open until that lease expired. So they literally had 2. Which is kind of cool, because you go, hey, I'm looking for this game. And like, yeah, we don't have it, but that one does. And you just go across the street. Right? Yeah, well, see, our Best Buy, or the nearest one to me, still has games, but just not near as many as they had. But they do still have games.
Up a flight of stairs.
Install. Okay, I gotta install the bullshit now. What time? Alright, we're gonna finish this mission for this lady, and then we're gonna end it. Why is this skag why are they running around town? Got him. Hey, how'd you get all the way over there? That was weird. Anyway. Okay, install this thing around her.
Good fences make
Oh, okay.
good neighbors,
That's why the skags
and
are in town.
electrified fences make well-behaved neighbors.
But she said they were making, what was it, like, I don't know, they were making something stupid, so I got a feeling this is going to be a bad thing, me doing this. This is probably not good. You're making, like, nuclear bombs or something.
Power's back on. I was worried my custard would go bad right there in the icebox. And now the specimens won't come out of cryo sleep.
Yeah, see?
Anyway, sure is nice to have some help around.
That's what I'm talking about.
I am astonished by the kindness of strangers. I must insist on some payment. Come on over.
It's their, it's the Trump supporting CEO that's screwing them over now. Because he's got a history of doing that with companies. You buy a company, squeeze out all the money you can, and leave and go somewhere else. And now he's trying to change it to be a more high-end retail store. Like, so I'm kind of glad I'm not there anymore, because they just instituted like a dress code for everybody. It's got to be like button-up shirt and polos, and no cargo pants, no jeans, no shorts anymore. I'm like, read the room, man. The customer base doesn't give a rat's ass what we're wearing. And in fact, most of the times I'd wear a shirt for like a game, a movie, a comic, band, or something like that, and that gets people talking. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have this one, but we got other cool shirts that match it, you know. But no. And me personally, when I go into a place, like I would go to Babbage's a lot, which was the same company back in the day, just to buy games, but I wouldn't, necessarily have a lot of banter with the employees because they were all shirt and tie things, and all I saw in my brain was like, salesman, you just want to sell me everything. Which is what we were supposed to be, but for me personally, it wasn't like an inviting thing, But as we all know,
Homestead
I'm not
seen better
necessarily
days.
the one you want to go to for
But
advice
if
all
you
the
can't
time.
take care of your home and your antimatter containment chamber and your family, what can you take care of? Thanks,
You're welcome.
dearie.
All right, you gave me $9,500. Oh, well, that's good to know. So one of the she's got something else for me to do. Some bitch. The creek's gone dry. Looks like you got some crap to take care of.
The creek's been dry nearly a week now, and let me tell you, the fuel rods need a cooling, and the bark root needs a watering. Paul ran off into the canyon to get them waters flowing again, but I ain't seen hide or hair of him. Go get the water running, will you,
Okay.
dearie? I'm not too worried about Paul. He's always getting himself into trouble. I like that about him. He's like the firewater in my iced tea, or the proton bombardment on my bismuth.
Is that a good thing?
Well, sure it is, dearie. How the heck else you gonna get polonium-209?
All right. Well, okay. We are going to go ahead and end our show here this evening. Like I said, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central, I'll be streaming on Whatnot for Bricks and Games. Wait, guess I'll miss the days of a kid in a Weezer shirt trying to sell me a protection plan on a video game. Yep. Not going to happen anymore. Now it's going to be a kid in a polo shirt trying to sell you a protection plan on your game. So thank you all very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Appreciate everybody hanging out and chatting. Eminem and everybody else who was here. And we will see you on the next one. And I might do this again tomorrow night too. Who knows? Because I still got plenty more.